Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm honors of New Year's and New Year's Eve whenever I decide to upload this video, which I hope it's for New Year's 2018. I want this to be the first video I upload. So you guys, I just want to let you guys know for 2018 I'm going to be talking to you guys about Married at 18, and like it's just going to turn into, you guys will understand. So you guys, if you guys don't know me, I'm Christina Sombrano, and I'm just starting this like whatever, because it is the new year, you know, new year, new me. No, I'm just messing with y'all. It takes a lot for a person to change. Like me right now, like literally I started my diet low-key before New Year's. That way nobody'd be like, oh, she's on a diet. She's on a diet for her New Year's resolution, and then like a week passes and she's at McDonald's. No. So I've been 4 days, I hope it's 4 days on a diet, and I feel great, you guys. I literally felt my blood go down. I haven't had a Coke in 4 days. I ain't gonna lie. On the third day, on the second day, I was dying for fucking Coke and chocolate and all that stuff. Like, I just wanted an ice cold Coke, and I better stop talking about it, because now I'm gonna do it. But you know what? I got control over myself. But yeah, today's video is going to be about me married at 18, what I went through, what I was like thinking, how did it happen, all this shiznazzling. So if you guys haven't yet, go subscribe to my vlog channel, which I be uploading vlogs. So go to my vlog channel, like my diet's on there. Like just go to my vlog channel. It's new. I just made the vlog channel, and you know what, I love just making a YouTube channel, starting fresh. It's amazing. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, just do it as a hobby. You will be obsessed. So yeah, you guys. Okay, so when I was 17, you guys, let me just tell you a little back history. When I was 17, I was working at a restaurant called El Pollo Loco, the Crazy Chicken, where we sell chicken and stuff like that, obviously. And I was a cashier, and I worked there for like most of my life. Well, not really, but I worked there 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I was 20 when I stopped working there, but it felt like a while. So it was 2.5 years that I worked there. I went from cashier to burrito, which is the table, which you get paid more for making the food because it's Mexican food. So it's freaking a lot of work. And then I went to manager. So I went my way up. I started from the bottom, now here. I always start from the bottom, and like right now my job, I'm so happy where I'm at, because I went from a regular teller to the main teller, the lead teller, to a trainer. I'm a trainer right now, and then I'm gonna be assistant manager in a couple months. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting. So you guys, I was working at Pollo Loco, and then my husband went on a Wednesday. Yes, I remember. He went on a Wednesday with his friend, and I took his order. I served their table. I was filling up the salsa bar when he went up to get salsa. So he was feeling me, because why would you go up at all times when I'm at the salsa bar? Okay, I'm too excited for this video. So you guys, we met and everything. He was like, oh, what's up? And I was like, what's up? You know, I was flirting with my little hat, my little red Pollo Loco shirt. But yeah, you guys, anyways, that's that. We met there, and we didn't get each other's numbers, but that Saturday I went to the club. Yes, I went to the club. My friend I wasn't gonna go, it was raining, and my mom, she was not one of those moms that was like, yeah, just go have fun. She told me no. She was like, no, you're not going, da 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 da, told me no, and I was like, man, okay, whatever. You know, deep inside I was like, trying to go off. But I wasn't allowed to go. So I was like, whatever. And I did work, and I remember I got off like at 3, and I was supposed to get off at 8. So I was like, man, this is meant to be. But I wasn't able to, and it was raining. So my mom went to go pick me up, and then my friend Erica kept on calling me and calling me and calling me. She's like, hey, are we gonna go? Are we gonna go? Are we gonna go? And you know how small the world is? The guy she was going with was my husband. You know how we met at the salsa bar, like on my job? It was my husband's best friend. It was so meant to be. Like, it was just meant to be, you guys. So she was like, are we gonna go? Like, my mom doesn't let me go if I don't go with you, you know? And I was like, well, my mom don't let me go even if you go, girl. So my friend came to the house. She was all dressed up in her little girl. Wedges was the shit. This was 2012. Wedges was in. So She came with her wedges. I think she was wearing black leggings and the blue mint shirt. And I was just sitting there. My hair was all puffy with mousse. I was just sitting there in my pajamas. And then she knocked. My mom opened the door. And my mom was like, yeah, come in. Because my mom, you know, she already knew who she was. So she brought her. She brought her in. And then she was like, oh, Christina, you're going to go to the baptism? And I was like, what are you talking about? You know? And I was like, oh, I thought you said you were in the club. And I was like, no, I was going to a baptism. She's like, oh, yeah, you can go. So I told my mom, I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I don't know what was wrong with me. I wasn't a regular teenager. I was like, I don't want to lie to you. Look, we're gonna go to the club, because I was always scared. I don't know. I'm a thinker. Like, I'd be thinking in my head. I'd be thinking like, what if something happens? What if the wheel pops and I get kidnapped? Oh hell no. So I'd be thinking like that. So I told her, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. She wants me to go to the club with her, and if you guys don't know, the Tropicana here in Sacramento, yes, you're able to go in at 16. It's a 16 and 18 and younger go into the one side of the club, and then 21 and older go to a different side of the club. 21 and younger go to this club, and then 21 and older go. You guys get it. So it's one club, but everybody's separate. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. She's like, you know what? You can go. I'm not giving you the money. I don't know how you're gonna get in. But my mama thought she was slick. She thought I didn't have money. Girl, I have a job. I don't give you all my money. So, well, I really didn't have money. My friend paid for me, and then her guy she was going with paid for him. So, okay, then I was there, and for the beginning, my husband was supposed to go with me, be on my date to the club, but he didn't know who I was. He was probably crushing on me because he met me over there, but he didn't know I was going to the club. You guys know what I mean? Like, basically, he probably thought I was two girls. Like, I was two girls, because he was, backstory. His friend is best friends. My best friend was dating his best friend, and we didn't know that. So I had told, yeah, I met this guy at my job. He was hella cute and all this. I got his number and whatever. So the plan was that her man, which was my husband, her man's best friend, which was my husband, was supposed to go with me. But then I wasn't going to go anymore because he bailed out, because I guess he was telling her, yeah, she's hella fat, but it's okay, you know, you could just fuck her and that's it. So my husband was like, no, I don't want to go. She's fat, whatever, this and that. Yeah, how rude. But he never even seen me. So when I went to the club, I didn't know it was him. When he came up to me to be like, oh, his friend came up to me. His friend's like, do I know you from somewhere? I was like, no, bitch. This is my first time at this club. You do not know me. Nope. Mm-mm. And then he busts out, oh, you're the girl from Pollo Loco. Hella loud. Hella motherfucking loud. And I was like, yeah, who are you? And then he was like, hold on, don't move. And I was like, oh my god. And my friend, get it, she was like twerking, whatever, doing her shit with her man. And I was by myself because all these ugly guys were coming up to me. You guys, not ugly guys. Yeah, ugly guys. And not that I'm saying that was that cute, but they were short. I don't like short guys. Like, you have to be as tall or taller than me. If you're shorter than me, I'm not dancing with you. And get it, I was wearing like big ass wedges. I was not gonna dance with your ass. No. So I was like, okay, whatever, yes. So I'm wearing heels. I'm not gonna jump off the stage just to go hide from you. So I was sitting like on the corner of the stage I was wearing white little like booty shorts, you guys. Not booty shorts, but like freaking short shorts. And a red like it wasn't a crop top, but it was a shirt that got tied in the back and all your back would be out. So I was wearing that, and then here comes my husband, and I was like, he looks so hot. Because I like Mexican men. I like my men dressed in the little button shirts, with a little hat, with a little jean, with little boots. Yes! So he came up to me, he looked at me up and down. He was like, okay, who is she? And he was like, she works at Pollo Loco, she's the one that helped us. And he was like, nah, fool, that's not her. I was like, boo, it's me. It's me. So he's like, you want to dance or what? And I was like, yes! Ding, 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 ding. A guy that's taller than me, with big shoulders. Oh my god. So I went and danced with him, and then we exchanged numbers. He called me the next day and whatever. And I was like waiting for his call. And down low, I was waiting for his call. Like, when he called, I hid in the closet because I wasn't allowed to date. So yeah, that's the backstory, man. And then it was happy ever after, whatever, whatnot. So a couple months passed. It was like 5-6 months. February, okay, September, October, November, December, January, February. It was 5 months. I was already 18. My birthday's January 22nd. I'll be 23 for y'all to remember and say happy birthday. Don't be rude. So oh my god, I'm so like happy just talking about these events, even though I was like laughing at the moment. So I had just turned 18 and it was February. I remember, like, you know how February is a short month? I remember I wasn't paying rent for those 2 extra months. Oh, by this time I already had got an apartment and everything. In February I had all my taxes. I got $1,000. That was it, like by myself, because I worked all year and I worked at McDonald's as well. I got $1,000, so rent was cheaper at that time. Rent was like $500 more now. But I told him, I was like, hey, I'm gonna get an apartment. Do you want to move in with me or not? And he was like, no. I was like, okay, well, I'm getting it anyway. So I think he thought, like, okay, she's gonna get her own apartment. We're dating. We're 6 months in. She's gonna get her own apartment. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Should have got a car. So she got. So after that, you guys, I obviously got an apartment at the age of 18. I felt accomplished. And did my mom know? No. She didn't know nothing that was going on. I texted her on my 30-minute break, which was my lunch at work. And that day, I was going to give my boyfriend the key. He was my boyfriend at the time, for him to move his stuff in because he was moving in while I was at work. And that day, I remember I got out at 4. I went in at 7 and I got out at 4. So I texted her on my 30-minute break and I called her. I texted her and I was like, hey, I'm moving out. So she called me and she was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, I'm moving out. She was like, okay, bye. She just hung up and she went with her day, whatever she was doing. Whatever she was doing was packing my bags and getting all my shit ready for me to leave. So she got all my stuff ready. And when I got home, you guys, I kid you not, this lady had all my shit packed. She had my clothes in the suitcase. She had my little teddy bear already on top of the suitcase and not inside the house. She had it in the front porch and she was sitting on that chair waiting for me to get home. Like, I don't think she was mad at the fact I was moving out. I think she was mad at the fact I just decided to tell her, like, hey, I got an apartment today and I'm moving out. Like, you don't, like, she was just mad at the fact that I didn't tell her, like, oh, mom, hey, I'm gonna move out with this guy I met and all this stuff. Like, you know, I think she was mad at the fact I didn't tell her that I was moving out, like, ahead of time. I just told her, hey, I'm moving out today, you know? Like, she didn't have time to process it, and I get it. So, I got my stuff. My husband went to go pick me up. Boyfriend at the time went to go pick me up and take me home because he had a truck. And I obviously didn't have a car, so I wasn't going to move my shit by myself. I wasn't going to walk. And literally, kid you guys not, my mom's house was, like, where the camera starts right here, and my house was right here. So, we literally, it was, like, a 3-minute drive. That close. So I went and moved my stuff in. I remember my mom didn't even say, like, bye to me. She just went inside the house. And that hurt my feelings. I was like, man. And I'm not even gonna lie. On the down low, like, DL, like, I was so sad. Like, I was sad. My brothers were crying. She had them write me letters. If you're watching this, Mom, how rude. Like, oh my God, they were crying. I was so, oh my God. I love my brothers to death. I would do anything for them. Like, my dream, my biggest dream, is to make it on YouTube and buy a house with the house for them. Like, you guys don't even know, like, for all of us to live together. Oh my God. Huh. Okay. So I moved out and everything, and like, my mom was like, she wasn't weird towards me, but when I would talk to her, like, you know something's bothering that person. When I got married because I felt like everybody was just talking shit, like, oh, they're not gonna make it, this and that, they're too young, like, all this shit. No, fool, I was 18, I was making $600 every 2 weeks, and back then, that was a lot. Well, yeah, it was a lot. It was $8.50 was minimum wage. Now it's gonna be $11, so you guys count the dollars. And my husband was getting paid every week, at the time $400 every week. Now it's like triple that, so, because we grew in our positions at our job, you know? So we're good for each other. Like, I'll make a whole different video of why we're good for each other, though he pisses me off, but still. So I remember, like, a month after that, you guys, things were still, like, kind of tense. Not because I was already living with him. My mom really didn't care. She was like, less kids in the house, the merrier for her. But, like, how am I gonna explain it? The fire was already started, and I just spiraled it all over the place, because then I went and got married on a Wednesday without telling nobody. Me and him went on our day off, which was Wednesday, and got married at the courthouse here in Sacramento. So that just made it worse. And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was being a little prick. Because I took a pic. I had the lady, the priest person that said, reads our whatever, take a picture of us. And the little ring, the marriage ringy thing they had. I took it, had her take it, and I sent it to my brother, my sister. I thought my brother and my sister, the smaller ones that really were like really close to me, like I was stepmom to them, would be so happy. And I wasn't thinking, I don't know, I was just so happy that I was married, I was in love, and all this stuff that I wanted to happen was happening. And I sent the picture, and everybody, it was, oh my god, you guys, tell me why I sent that picture, because after that was a thread after thread after thread after thread from all my family, everybody calling me, why'd you get married, you're so stupid, you're only 18, it's not gonna work, like I give you guys like a month, 2 months, I give you guys a year max, like it's not gonna work, like why'd you get married, you fucked your life up, like you changed your last name, like it was stuff like that. Like, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but everybody, literally, some people called me because my mom, when you tell my mom, don't tell nobody, she gonna tell everybody. Like, she's that kind of person. Well, about some certain news. Like, if you tell her, like, a secret that you don't want nobody to know, yeah. But if it's like, oh, I'm gonna get married, she will invite the whole freaking town. Like, legit. Like, I'm not, no lie. And I'm now thinking about it now after I saw my sister's wedding. I'm happy I kept things for me and my husband, like, an intimate moment. Because when my sister got married a couple months ago, dude, my mom and my sister went in, like, 15 people there, a little get-together in the backyard. My mom invited everybody. DJ, everything. So, I'm kind of happy I kept in the D-Lo, you know, me and him. So, that just made it everything worse, you know. So let's just get over that. That's probably another story to complete that. But when I got married, I had the idea in my head, you know, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna be cooking, I'm gonna be clean, I'm gonna be a good wife, I'm happy with him, I love him, you know, we're gonna have babies and all this stuff. And you guys, 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, freaking a year passes and I don't get pregnant. Every time, intimate moment, me and you guys, every time me and him had sex, we never wore a glove. So my ass was always late. My period was always late, and I would be like, oh, I'm pregnant, yeah. Like, I actually wanted it at 18. I wanted to be pregnant. All the girls around me were pregnant. I wanted to be pregnant. You know, I was married. I did everything right. I moved in. Well, I did everything backwards, but still, it was right. And I wasn't pregnant. So I would not get pregnant, wouldn't get pregnant, and then a year passed by and I got pregnant. So when I got pregnant, you guys, I was so happy. I remember, like, me and my mom were already cool. Like, she didn't know I was pregnant yet, but she was like, have you got your period? And I was like, no. And I remember it was like 2 months late. My mom brought me a pregnancy test and it was positive. It was the happiest day of my life. I remember taking a picture and putting it on my old Instagram. What is my old Instagram? I don't know, but I remember taking a picture, putting it on my old Instagram, and if I could find it, I'll show it to you guys. And it said yes, that I was pregnant, and I showed it to my mom, and she was so happy. And the next day, thank God, I got an appointment to take a pregnancy at the Parent Planhood, and they were like, yeah, you're pregnant, but it's really early, so you have to wait before we do an ultrasound because we don't want to, like, stick the freaking thing in there, whatever. I don't know what they do. So I was like so happy, and we went to go eat. I came home, I told my husband, we were so happy. He would touch my stomach and everything. And I think at the time I was barely like 3 weeks, you guys. Like, I was legit, like, the first month I actually missed my period, I wasn't pregnant, and the second month, like, I was, I don't know. And they're like, you're very, like, early on, like, I don't even know how you caught it, you know. So I remember me and my husband were so happy, and then the lady, they give you like 3 weeks to make sure baby's in the sack or whatever. And I went in there and I didn't have nothing in my sack, you guys. You guys know what that means. Like, you're gonna have an abortion, or you better hope for a miracle that a baby pops up the next doctor's appointment you go to, because if not, it's all bad. So I was so sad after that. I remember crying, and my mom was like, everything's gonna be okay, like, it's okay, like, you know, it's just maybe it's too early. At this point, at my doctor's point, I think I was like 6-7 weeks. Hold on, my husband's coming in and I want to cry. Hold on.